and live production here from Pinzon. In the headlines, Information Minister Jeremy Pierre defends government's human rights record. European Union and government to host Liberia EU 2026 Business Forum in Belgium.
Stand out for the first is sea level rise. Scientific projections indicate that sea level
Liberia faces the threat of rapid sea rise and intense rainfall in latest climate report. And in foreign news, the United States suspends all assistance to the government of Somalia. Also coming up is an ELBC news commentary titled Liberia's UN Security Council seat, a golden opportunity for Liberia to advance for fairer golden or global governance. These and many more to come, including the news in French, simple English, and of course, the passion of life sports. Before all that, here's Nakita Roberts and the Brooklyn News.
Information Minister Jeremy Pierre has strongly defended government's human rights record against opposition's allegation of human rights violation. According to Minister Pierre, the government has exhibited the highest degree of tolerance and respect for the rule of law and the administration of justice. The information minister reminded Liberians about reports of human rights violations and allegations of rampant corruption that led to international sanctions of past government officials.
That's a question. The sanctions and accused of rampant human rights. And I'm not sure we ever do. So if you want to create a human rights and rule of law progress within the context of where we were yesterday and where we were now, then we're doing great.
Minister Jeremy Pierre said, unlike the past government, no individuals have been arbitrarily chased and locked behind bars without the justice system. The Minister of Information promised government's commitment to the rule of law, a key part of the arrest agenda for inclusive development. At the same time, Information Minister Jeremy Pierre has recounted significant strides in the agriculture sector. According to Minister Pierre, the last 2 years have seen a 40% decrease in the overall importation of rice on the Liberian market. In an interview on the Super Morning Show on Thursday, the information minister also spoke of improvements in the production of local rice and cassava.
And the reason why we're not struggling with shortages as you people used to have our women and elderly people coming to work things just to make sure they're able to get a better. We know with our friend that has not happened, that will not happen because local production is being enhanced in the agriculture sector.
The information minister attributed the increase in local rice and cassava production to government's continuous investment in agriculture. Minister Jeremy Pierre assured that there will be no shortage of rice while revealing that's the incoming of huge farming tools to boost agricultural production in the country. Information Minister Jeremy Pierre says a South Korean company, Med Group, will shortly construct the country's first starch processing factory. Minister Pierre said the move will create hundreds of jobs for Liberians, ensuring efficiency and productivity. He said farmers and local producers of cassava and other imports would now benefit from expanded markets and increased demand. Minister Pierre added that the decision to construct a starch processing factory is driven by Liberia's vast potential in the raw materials required for production. The information minister disclosed that the proposed investment package will include the development of agro-processing facilities, cold storage, among others. He said these initiatives are in line with Liberia's National Agriculture Development Plan. The European Union and the Liberian government are due to convene the Liberia EU Business Forum 2026 in Belgium capital Brussels from February 24 to the 25th. A statement released by the European Union in Liberia said the forum will be held under the theme The Acts in the Arrest Agenda event in Liberia 2026. It said the forum will spotlight priority investment opportunities aligned with Liberia's Arrest Agenda for Inclusive Development, a national strategy that aims to improve Liberia toward middle income status. According to the European Union, the Arrest Agenda covers sectors that present strong opportunities for foreign direct investment, private sector partnership, and innovation. Those areas, according to the EU, can unlock sustainable economic growth and job creation across Liberia. The Liberia EU Business Forum will bring together Liberian and European policymakers, investors, business leaders, and members of the Liberian diaspora through high-level plenary sessions, investment showcases, and targeted networking engagement. Meanwhile, the platform is designed to encourage strategic dialogue, technical exchange, and real business connections that lead to concrete outcomes. The Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) has outlined two major climate threats for Liberia. Speaking at a news conference on Thursday, EPA Executive Director Dr. Emmanuel Yapawulu named the rising sea level, with projections indicating an increase of up to 1 meter in the future. Dr. Yapawulu said nearly 60% of Liberia's population is living along coastal areas, noting that thousands of Liberians and key infrastructures such as roads, hospitals, and communities are at risk.
Has over 560 kilometers of coastline, and nearly 60% of our population lives along or near the coast. If this trend continues, thousands of Liberians could lose their homes, and vital infrastructure such as roads, hospitals, coastlines will increasingly be in danger.
According to him, the second threat is unprecedented and increased rainfall, which is destroying crops, reducing harvest, and increasing food insecurity, especially for farmers who depend on natural rainfall. The Environmental Protection Agency boss also emphasized that these challenges are already affecting national development. Meanwhile, EPA Executive Director Dr. Emmanuel Yapawulu says government is actively responding to these challenges through national and international efforts. Dr. Yapawulu said the country continues to advocate globally for climate justice and financial support for vulnerable nations. He noted that domestically, the government is implementing coastal defense projects and other initiatives to improve weather forecasting. Dr. Yapawulu also named modern agricultural research to reduce rice production time and stronger enforcement of environmental laws to protect forests, wetlands, and waterways as additional steps being taken by the government.
The government of Liberia is actively responding to these challenges. Liberia continues to advocate strongly at the global level for climate justice, adaptation, finance, and loss and damage support for vulnerable countries.
The EPA boss believes addressing these challenges will require collective efforts, noting that the fight is not a government fight alone. Dr. Yapawulu is also calling on citizens and residents to protect forests and wetlands and avoid blocking drainage systems. The National Transit Authority (NTA) has outlined key achievements made by the entity in improving public transportation across the country. NTA Managing Director Edmond Ford said the management has increased fuel capacity from 10,000 to 35,000 gallons to ensure the smooth maintenance and operation of buses. He also disclosed that the management has budgeted for employees' health insurance, noting that the benefits was not provided under the previous administration.
In the 2025 budget, we budgeted health insurance for our employees for the first time after more than 7 years. That insurance are some of the beneficiaries attached to it.
The NTA managing director told the Information Ministry press briefing on Thursday the initiative aims to address health concerns and ensure employees remain fit and prepared for their duties. Meanwhile, MD Ford has revealed plans to construct a modern terminal in Painesville. And the Liberia Petroleum Refining Company Board of Directors has reaffirmed its confidence in the leadership of the company's managing director to drive the entity forward. Addressing a recent board meeting, the board chair, Aaron Wiega, expressed appreciation to LPRC Managing Director Amos Twe for his tireless effort and dedication to the growth and development of the entity. According to Mr. Wiega, the board recognizes Twe's leadership and commitment to strengthening the operations and institutional capacity of the company. A release quotes the LPRC board chair as commending Mr. Twe's proactive approach and vision, which he said have contributed significantly to the company's progress. The LPRC board of directors also urged manager Twe to continue his good work while assuring him of its continual support. And in sport now, in today's quarterfinals of the ongoing National County Sports Meet, Neighbor County has just defeated Grand Crew County 4 home runs to 1. The second match features Bourne County taking on Grand Bassa County. In the first football match at 4 o'clock, Grand Crew County takes on Massaratha County, while the second encounter, Margibi, clashes with Grand Bassa County. Massaratha will be looking for a win after their dismal start with when they lost to Margibi County 2-0 on Sunday, while Grand Crew, which won Grand Bassa by the same score, would advance to the semifinals if they triumph over Massaratha.
Many thanks there to Nakita Roberts. You're listening to Newsline coming to you from the radio service to the Liberia Broadcasting System. We broadcast on Painesville. The government of Liberia is reporting improvements in food security, largely to what it calls continuous support to the agricultural sector. According to Information Minister Jeremy Pia, rice importation has reduced drastically to 40% in the last 2 years. The Information Minister spoke in an interview with Barclay Kamara on Thursday on the Super Morning Show.
The